caught shagging of the police. It was so funny. He went, right, pull your knickers up, make yourself decent, give us your name. I said, fuck off, I'm busy. The poor man, who I was shagging, shit himself. I said, right, mate, come on, pay up, you've got to pay me. He went, I've paid you. I said, no, don't try pulling that fast one. Come on, 50 quid. He had to pay me again. So I got double the wham.
I've got 3 beautiful children that live with my mum because I can't look after them because of the drugs. They should have been enough, but they weren't.
I breed these. Every foster home I went to, the social worker always made sure that they'd be happy for me to have me quail.
I'm always thinking, you know, is she going to come back? That's why I come out with her. You know, and make sure she's all right.
Where did you take me quails to? You never took them in there, you just told me.
Have you killed them? I'll be right. Right, pair of scissors in my pocket. That's just my little thing. Right, let me just do my lipstick. Tonight, I'm going out and I'll be on my own. There's just me. So I would get £40 for my gear because then I've got something for the morning. Right, yeah, okay. And that's too light and too dark. Heroin and crack cocaine. And then £3 for a packet of knockoff cigs, a couple of quid for 2 cans, and then 6 quid for my taxi home. So we're looking at 55 quid. I'm hoping that I just get there and, you know, I get picked up straight away and that it's a client that's wanting sex and oral back at the place. That's 55 quid. I walk onto the beat on my own and I walk away from the beat on my own. Would I go and sell my body to give somebody else that money? Why would you do that?
A year ago, I used to catch train up to come work down here. Well, I still haven't gone back for train yet. I used to go around to this bloke's house and he used to lend me money. And one day I've gone around and he's like, oh, well, give me a blowjob and I'll give you 30 quid. And that's how it started. And then obviously down here, it's very easy just to stand on the street and get picked up. It's easy money, isn't it? Since it's been legal, there's a lot more cars about and that because they're not as worried about getting in trouble. If I'm being sensible in that, I'll just come out once, get 100 quid and go home. But then other days, if I'm fucking being ridiculous, I'll be back and down, up and down. It's like, no's ever enough, is it? I've lost the keys for my house. Thick bastard Hannah.
Landlord's carrying on about rent down at her house. There's loads of repairs that need doing.
He's not getting it.
He's not. She's refusing to pay until all these repairs have been done. So we've moved here because this is council, and we're going to end up getting this place done up properly. We're going to end up staying here.
Sammy living in a bungalow.
Because it's fucking. Because it's council. We don't have to pay rent out. All we've got to pay is his bills.
Tell them how it was when you moved in, what it was like.
Wood chip, wallpaper,
nicotine
stain. It was all stained with nicotine, and we've had to rip it all out and decorate it. It were all fucked. Just like an elderly person being living here and just let it go, and we had to do it all out.
Where's the pipe? Get up and get the pipe.
The pipe's up there.
Go on, I've been running around. Look at his pyjamas.
Family Guy.
I do love him. I've got somebody to make myself nice for and make an effort for and do things for.
He says I give him a bit though, I do cheesy little things. I've got a vibrator called a Golden Rose, right? And I chucked it down his trousers and you should have seen him dancing. I'll get enough for us for tonight and tomorrow. Hello? 4 white, 2 dark. Kids are Halloween and they can fuck off. Not getting out off me. Even if I had it, they won't get it. Don't give me.
I'll give him 5.
I got picked up straight away. I went out, walked into the beat near the bail hostel, and I was just walking up, and he flashed his lights at me. Just turned around, went back, and said, "Are you working?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "How much?" Told him my prices, and he said, "Have you got somewhere to go?" I said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "But it's extra." And he went, "I'll tell you what, I went, we'll go to mine then." So I said, half an hour, and I gave him oral, and I got 60 quid. I always have my hand on my scissors, and one sly move, and they would be pulled out. It's all good and well knowing how much money you've got and knowing what your habit is in and all the rest of it, but when payday comes, you don't think logical. I get my employment and support allowance, and I get personal independence payment. So I get £301 something pence every 2 weeks, and then I get 328 every 4 weeks.
But that's not going to pay for your habit.
Yeah. And for my gas, my electric, my food, everything, you know. I mean, like this morning, I went and I nicked myself a pot noodle, and I went and nicked a tenner's worth of stuff to put some electric on.
Finally going to show you my quails alive and kicking. They'll be babies. It's been sold to this man who we're going to see. When I found out and I explained the circumstances, he understood everything and he said, as long as I pay for looking after him, I can stay there.
Will they recognise you?
Of course I will. I'm the mum. It's not far from the prison. Close by the prison. No, straight over. It went to voicemail. I'm trying to remember where I was taken to when they took me to see them, but I just can't seem to remember. It's just not coming to me. It's just not seemed to happen, and they've took me somewhere, and for some reason I just can't recall where that place is, and I can't seem to find them. We've looked and looked and looked, haven't we? Obviously, I've been fed with a load of bullshit. I'm sick of this life.
I've been described as a professional shoplifter. I've been into prison 14 times. A lot of shops know me, store detectives know me and that. That's why I travel further afield. I don't ever go out looking like I've just rolled out of bed or anything. I always, make sure my hair's done, I'm wearing all right clothes. I start feeling calmer once I've got about 100, 200 feet away from the shop. $10.99, $9.99, $11.99. That was just a 2-minute job. I'll either go around pubs, if it's Friday, Saturday nights and stuff like that, I'll go around pubs and get more money for it. Otherwise, I go to my bulk buyer and just sell them all to them. If I'm doing them in pubs, it's £4 each or 3 items for a tenner. If I'm selling them onto my bulk buyer, £2 each from them. 58 quid there is there. I'll be happy for tonight and tomorrow morning, yeah. I've got qualifications, I've got 11 GCSEs, A to C. I've got MVQs as well, level 1s, level 2s, catering. I've got it all, but I've got a criminal record now.
Look, Nikki. Nearly lost his key.
What do you get?
I got a pack of yellows, 10-pack pins.
What do you think your gear costs you a week?
If I did 3 bags a day, it'd be £240. But I don't, I do more. Come on, it's cold. I'm sick of it now. I'm ready to give it up. It's time to give it up, I got my salon. See that flooring? That flooring cost nearly £5 grand. I built this from scratch. Miss it as well.
Was it your business then?
Yeah, it was mine. My own. Hair, nail, beauty, massage. I got myself clean and everything for it. Did really well. I miss the most the fact that it was normal life. I crave normality. I crave it more than anything. Where's mine?
Not done. Do you want me to do it?
No, I'll do it, but where is it? How I do a pot noodle, I put 3/4 of the amount of water that's necessary, and then when it's done, when it's cooked, then I put the other quarter of water in. Because then it gives it juice and it's not all sucked into the noodle.
Is that any good? That one?
No, it's too juicy. Hiya. You are. You're absolutely splendid.
Some new fancy manos after Sunday.
Nothing. Chilling. What you doing?
She seen him at the bank down in Albert, and she went and asked him if he wanted a business and that, and he wasn't really looking for business. She went for a drive around with me gear, 100 quid, yeah. 2 days later, he were asking her to move in and have kids with him. That's a bit creepy if you ask me.
Just give me 5 minutes, love, and then ring me back. I don't like speaking to him in front of him. He don't like it.
Yeah. But do you know what annoys me though? When I'm getting ignored and that while she's sat there texting you. You know what I mean?
I don't ignore you at all. He's a nice guy, actually. He really is a nice guy.
Right up your street, yeah?
Now he's just being pathetic. He's just being pathetic now, isn't he?
You're putting words in my mouth, man.
No, I'm not. I get my money. He's a nice guy, though.
You jealous?
Fucking dead jealous.
Definitely. That's nice, though, isn't it? Not long since got up and then I've got a fucking boyfriend doing me head in. It's funny how you cause an argument every time money runs out, innit? It's one of them. I'm not one of these people that sends the girlfriend downbeat, but yeah, it's funny how every time money runs out an argument starts. It's one of them, innit? It's all right to buy drugs and spend money and that, innit? But then you sit there and fucking moan about doing what I'm doing.
Are you having to make more money than he is?
Well, I make all money, innit? That's how it is. Fuck knows, I don't know why I do it. I suppose it's company, innit? Nobody likes to be on their own, do they? And sometimes you'll settle for shitty company over no company. Sky is blue, the grass is green. Have you got a penny for Halloween? If you haven't got a penny, it will do. If you haven't got an halfpenny, your windows are going through. You bastard. Now give me some fucking money.
I've got OCD, so I'm counting as I'm doing this. But I count in my head. I've got that good at it, I don't even really have to concentrate anymore. And I have to do 4 sevens on my top lash and then 1 lot of sevens on the bottom. It's taken over a little bit in my day-to-day life. Like, everything that I do evolves around numbers. And I know that that's the drugs. I know that's what's made me like it. It heightens it when I have drugs, when I have crack. Not gear, but crack. heightens it a lot because obviously I'm like buzzing, so I'm more thinking about things and more all over the place. This is me kicking my ass into gear. I'm going into the chemist now to get my Subutex. It's got part blocker in it and it's got part opiate in it, so the opiate is to stop your withdrawals. And then the blocker, the idea is if I take my Subutex every single day, which I am now starting to do, it'll hopefully, I won't feel poorly. And even if I took gear, I wouldn't feel it. You just put them under your tongue and let them dissolve. This is the 3rd day that I've been taking them in a row. I need to get off the shit. I've not given a shit about my family. I've put them through hell and it's my karma. But then the other side of me is like, no, you know, I am better than this.
I'm going home.
Well, permanently, I guess.
Yeah, permanently. Because I've split up with him. He tried to make me go out to work last night. I told him, no, I'm not doing it. He wanted me to go out, get more money, to buy more drugs for him, and he said he was rattling and it was my fault because I wouldn't go back out. Shows what I really meant to him. I said, you've probably had about 10 grand off me in 2 months. To just assume that I will go out there and sell myself and get money to pay for their habits, I don't think so. When he said that to me, I said, how's about you go out there for an hour and sell your ass and pay for my fucking habit? And he went to me, that's out of order. Bear in mind, he just said that to me 2 minutes before. Rent outstanding, 820. Tough. That's what I think to that. After what he said to me last night, I feel like he's seen me as a meal ticket rather than somebody who was meant to be his girlfriend, who he was meant to love. I'll be back here, back by myself. I'm going out working for myself. I'm coming home to myself again. Back with Julie Walters.